Hello and welcome to Insights with Thomas Caldwell on Thursday, October the 3rd, 2024. Tom, today's topic, customer service. I've heard there's so many corporations that have different levels of customer service. A lot of people pride themselves on it. And then you call up a company and you're on hold forever to try to speak to someone. What are your thoughts?
Well, first off, generally speaking, customer service, when you talk about different levels, it's at one level, a very low level. I believe, it's interesting. Everybody talks about it, but nobody really delivers it. I mean, I don't like to pick on companies, but let's take Rogers or Enercare. You call them, you're 20 minutes listening to a tape of all these different selections. And by the time you get to a real person, nothing, no disrespect here, but they live in Bangladesh. I don't understand them and they can't solve my problem. So everybody talks about it and they think they do a great deal of service. I think the luxury good is personal service. One of the things that we talk about, I know this is self-promotive a little bit, but in our company, we'll beat our competition in investment performance quite often. They'll occasionally beat us, but where they must never beat us is in customer service. And that's why we have a real person on the reception desk. When you call, you get a real person who puts you on to a real person who can solve your problem. And I think we've got away from that. And maybe artificial intelligence may even improve that. I don't know. I mean, the one place it could be used is at government, but they're not going to use it, of course, because it means they're going to have to get rid of civil service. But my point here is everybody talks it and not many people deliver it. And to deliver it is costly. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes caring. And that's, I think, what we try to define our firm as. And I think other firms will start to think in those terms. It's like, not to pick on just big corporations like that, it's like lawyers. I think they teach you at law school, do not return the client's call. I think it's one of the early courses, or return it 2 days later. And again, I'm an old trader. When I talk to someone, I want to hear back same day. And I make a point, every one of our shareholders that are banned or any of my clients, same day return of call, always.
So, markets.
Well, markets are interesting. We've got tremendous turmoil going on in the world, particularly in the Middle East. Oil prices are shooting up, which is improving the pricing of Canadian energy companies. So everybody thought oil was going to collapse. It's not collapsing because we have this continuing crisis that could boil over into really, really bad stuff. We don't know the answer to that yet. But in terms of markets are doing extremely well. And part of the reason is there's a lot of money sloshing around looking for a home. So that's number one. Number two, the economy in the States, very strong. Employment, very strong. And I think cutting interest rates, as the Federal Reserve did just recently, it might be a little bit like adding fuel to the fire. I don't think it was necessary when you have markets at all-time highs and just the economy booming, and then to cut interest rates. You didn't need it. And if you do it when you don't need it, what it means is somewhere out there, we're going to have inflation back again. I think that's really what we're going to. So I always look at investing in capital markets and stocks. I'm trying to protect against inflation. It will always be there.
Thank you so much for your insights, Tom.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching. Bye for now.